Joined the circle, first started whenever it was me on bass guitar and then Austin playing drums back at his old house.
And then Nate came in because we wanted another, well, originally we wanted Nate to play bass, but Nate only played guitar and he didn't want to play bass. So we were like, all right, that's cool, whatever, we'll have another guitar player. And then we found Sip.
I had started playing bass. I played guitar for a while. My dad was a guitarist in a couple local bands. And so I grew up around it and it just came naturally. And one day I just got up and decided I wanted to play bass. So I met up with them. I believe it was maybe like a month after first talking to them.
Sell all 50.
No, we have to sell 15.
We have to sell 15.
We try to start off kind of gnarly sometimes, you know. And then towards the middle we'll mellow out. And then end even gnarlier.
Some songs you just don't want to do back to back. You don't want to go from the most intense to the slowest. You kind of want to keep the energy spaced out, you know, and especially save a good hype one for the end so everyone always wants more.
I ended up just kind of joining because they didn't, you know, because I played guitar and they were like, well, you're a way better guitar player than a bass player, so you might as well just play guitar and we'll figure out a bass player situation later. At the start of the summer, I started teaching myself how to do low screams, how to sing. Eventually, the way I would practice was by trying to follow Slipknot songs and stuff like that, just to be able to train my voice.
Work again. Why does that happen there? Dude, I had it at the show and everything. What the actual fuck?
All good.
It's just, it's not just reality has disappeared. There's
We'll
another
sit down and
part.
like, all right, well, what are we writing about? Or sometimes someone already has a line or something else like that. And you just bounce ideas off of each other. Or if someone feels like they have it, then they have it. If someone else does, then they do. And if you're stuck, you're stuck. You ask for help.
Wait, hold on.
Losing control.
Yeah, no, shut.
You just sit down and look up tabs for one song, and you're like, all right, well, that chord's cool. And it goes with this one that I had from this other thing that I wrote. So now I'm going to just put these two together, and now I got something new, you know?
Lars on the phone alone, so we can hear his mom speak. My rhymes are so hard, leaving everyone weak. I'd have to say I've wrote 75% of everything. One song I wrote pretty much all of except for one riff, but then there's another song that Nate has the driving stuff for it.
Why are they all working titles?
Nate?
Yeah, it is pretty difficult, I won't lie.
You know, we come up with the music first, and then the lyrics, usually, and then you come up with a title.
Yeah, we played our first show in October, I believe, and it was called Hoedowns.
At the first show, we played in Austin's backyard. We had a little festival there. I got a little nervous, but since then, no, I like it.
Not for me. I mean, I was fine. I just set my stuff up and go to town, you know? But I don't know, I can only speak for myself.
I can't wait to see you lose it.
The question shouldn't be, why do we do that kind of thing? The question should be, why not do that kind of thing, you know? Who doesn't want to go have a good time and hear some tunes or play some tunes and just get down and groove, you know?
It was the first show of all of us playing together. It was right as we were going into the first song, I was like, I want nothing but this for the rest of my life. This is the feeling that I need, and I can't escape it.